Hey, welcome back to another video. And if you're new, thank you for pulling up a chair. Welcome to the table. Today I am going to show you how to make your own Reese's peanut butter cup. That's right, Reese's peanut butter cup. It is chocolate season. Halloween kicks off the season for chocolate, followed by other holidays, but today we're focusing on Halloween and chocolate. And so Reese's peanut butter cups used to be a favorite of mine when I used to go trick-or-treating with my siblings, you know, little trade-off here and there. So it was Reese's cup and Snickers. But today we're making Reese's peanut butter cup from scratch. So the first thing you want to do is get yourself a muffin pan, and you want to line it with muffin papers, whether they're mini or full size. I'm going to use full size, and they're not paper, they're silicone. I can reuse this. I'm not being wasteful, and it's cheaper. You just wash and reuse these. So I'm using a silicone cupcake tins for my Reese's peanut butter cups. And then we're going to start with the kind of chocolate we're going to use. I love dark chocolate, so I'm using semi-sweet chocolate, but if you have a sweet tooth and you love milk chocolate, you can get this in milk chocolate, but I'm doing semi-sweet. And also dark chocolate has a firmer texture, so if you want something a little softer, you want to go with milk chocolate or even white chocolate, but for the purposes of Reese's cup, you want to do semi-sweet or milk chocolate. Okay, all right, so we're going to use about a cup of these little nuggets. Okay. Set that aside for a second. And so there's two ways you can melt your chocolate. One way is the lazy, dangerous way, and the second is more safer and work-ready way. If you're thinking like, what is the lazy, dangerous way? The microwave. You can use the microwave, but the thing is you run a risk of burning your chocolate, and once you burn your chocolate, it's gone. You cannot resalvage it. So what I like to do is the safer, work-ready way. So you're going to use a tin bowl, metal. You can use glass, but metal is best. And you're going to take your chocolate, you're going to take your bowl, double paint it over some boiling water, and you're going to add your chocolate. Right, add your chocolate to the boiling water. Is just going to melt down that chocolate nicely, and I'm going to add a little bit of coconut oil to help give it a creamier texture. Taste of that. Okay, we're going to just let that melt down. That should only take about a couple minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. And while that's melting, we have our peanut butter. Okay, the most important part of a Reese's peanut butter cup. It smells so good already. I don't have the chocolate in. I'm like, oh, this could be so good. So the peanut butter I'm using is unsweetened, and it doesn't even have any salt in it. You can use chunky, and you could use salt or added sugar. For the purposes today, I did not purchase anything with added sugar or salt, because I'm going to add my sugar because I like to control my sweetness, and I'm going to add a touch of salt so I can bring out the flavor. I think I have enough, if my measurements is correct, enough to make 12 fillings for my Reese's peanut butter cup. So if not, we'll just add some more. I'm using powdered sugar as a little sweetener. I don't want it not to be a Reese's cup, but I don't want it too sweet either. I'm really not a fan of too sweet, so if you want to control your sugar, you'll get peanut butter that's not sweet and add in your sweetener. You can use powdered sugar, you can use granulated sugar, but powdered sugar gives it a better texture. So I'm going to just pour that in like so. Let's see. And mix that in. Let's see. It's my germs. It's only for my household, so I want to taste it. I think this is my my level of sweetness, so this is perfect. I am going to pop it in the refrigerator so it can just solidify a little bit, so it'll be easier to roll our peanut butter into our peanut butter cups. So about a minute or so. check on our chocolate. That's nice. Yep. As soon as you finish mixing your peanut butter and powdered sugar together, your chocolate should be done. It takes no time at all. Look at it, nice and creamy. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. Perfect. All right, and I mentioned earlier my peanut butter did not have any salt added. It was just raw peanuts. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt to bring out the flavors of the peanut butter, the chocolate, the confection sugar is going to be delicious. Okay, when I tell you, much better than the store-bought Reeses, even though I used to love them. We want to cut those back. You know, cut them back a little bit, make them at home just as quick, just as easy, quick, and honestly, tastes even better. Okay, so the peanut butter probably hardened up just a little bit. So we're going to take it out the fridge. Yeah, it's a little less drippy. Okay, so I can not make it so sloppy. So now we're going to just line our cupcake tins, well, my silicone, your paper, whatever you're using, with a little bit of chocolate. I'm trying to think. You can use a tablespoon, teaspoon, or you can use a measuring spoon, whatever is easier for you or how neat you want to make it. That's okay. I'm going to stick with a spoon today and let's see how neat it is. But I'm just going to gently lightly line the bottoms of each of the tins. Ooh, okay. All right now. All right, so I've got 9. So to even out your chocolate in your pan, you can tap it, or you could just go in circles to make it even around the bottom. Okay, now to the peanut butter. I'm going to put a dollop of peanut butter right in the middle, and because I want it to be like neat and not spilling over, and I want it to look like a Reese's peanut butter cup, I'm going to just put enough so in the middle and not spread out to the sides. But if it's spread out to the sides, it's your table, it's your house, you're going to be eating it. Doesn't matter as long as it tastes good. But I'm going to try to be a little neat and just put it in the middle. Put the peanut butter straight in the middle. All right, so it looks like they all have an even amount of peanut butter. As I said, in my kitchen, I do that. So now the rest of the chocolate, I'm just going to lightly put it on top so I can cover up the peanut butter and the other chocolate. All right, so same concept applies. You want to just shake it a little bit to even out the peanut butter on top. I'm barely making it, but some of them are going to be beautiful and some of them are going to be a little, you know, have some character. Have some character. Good. Okay, so once you have as many as you can get in your pan, you want to put them in the refrigerator for at least an hour and no less than 30 minutes so it could, you know, stiffen up and you don't have your Reese's cup falling apart in your hand. No fun. So I'm going to place them in the refrigerator for about an hour. You know what? I got caught up in the smell and the taste in my brain. I forgot to put a little bit of salt in here, y'all. And y'all probably like, what happened to the salt? It happens sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on top. We're going to make it fancy. Make it fancy. Because the purpose of it is just to bring out the flavor of the chocolate. And the peanut butter, do not go crazy. Literally just dib a dab here and there. Literally a pinch, less than a pinch on each of your cups. But yeah, that's that. If you don't forget to skip a step, it's okay to sprinkle on the top or not at all. I'm sure it'll come out tasty. So, chocolate fun fact. Did you know that chocolate has the ability to lower blood pressure and improve circulation throughout the body? Wink, wink. So get yourself a nice piece of dark chocolate and reap the benefits. Now we're going to go take out the chocolate from the fridge. Let's see. All right, now it's been an hour. Now we're about to taste test. Let's see which one. Some look pretty. Let me see. Let's go with this one. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. See, easy to peel off. All right, moment of truth. Smells good. Smells just like a Reese's. Oh, that's nice. Nice and creamy. Because it's dark chocolate, a little bit more crunchier than milk chocolate. But this is really good. This is really good. Very decadent. Very decadent. So, if Reese's Cups was one of your favorites growing up when you were trick-or-treating, or even now, it's okay. I know some of y'all out there trick-or-treating have a blast. So, be safe. But if you know Reese's was one of your favorites, this would not disappoint you. Go on and make yourself a simple, nostalgic treat without all the side of toxins. Okay, so thank you for. I'm gonna put some of this back. Not gonna finish all right now. Thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss any videos like these. And so until next time, peace.